Give me a second. Keep your panties.
Good to see you.
Hey, let me ask you something, children.
Glad to see you were able to convince these people to open their minds a little. Those ghouls will liven things up around here for a long time.
I'm guessing news. Here you go.
I'm surprised by my fellow tenants.
It's been 2
I used to
weeks since
think they
our
were
boys
all
in power
closed-minded
armor kicked those
idiots.
enclave
Turns out they
bastards
aren't
out
so
of
bad
Project
after all.
Purity and started that baby
Go get 'em.
chugging. Now,
Hello,
y'all
fellow
remember James
adventurer.
Wright, father of 101? Well, Three Dog has learned that back in the day, James' wife had a dream.
And we're going to have a problem.
See, she was a scientist too. Worked on that project.
Hello?
I wish there were more people. Huh. Good hunting! You got...
Assessing threat.
God, ain't that beautiful? But even better.
Yeah, what is it? Oh. Oh my, someone new. I'm so sorry. You must think I'm terribly rude. Welcome. Welcome to Carol's place. I'm Carol. It's not much, I know, but it's mine. So if you need anything, just let me know. Greta will get you any food you want, and I handle the rooms. It's so good to have someone new here, even if it is an ugly old smooth skin. I'm kidding, I'm just kidding. Don't make that face, you'll love it here. Gob? Yes, of course. He's my son. Well, not really. Not like you would think of a son. We ghouls don't really work like that, but I love him like he's my own. Do you you know him? Have you seen him? Is he all right? That's terrible. But at least I know he's alive. So that's something. If you get up that way again, tell him that I said I miss him and that I love him. But he shouldn't try to escape. It's too dangerous. No, he should stay put where he is. I couldn't bear the thought of him getting hurt. Oh, that's such a long story. You couldn't possibly want to hear about that. Well, okay. But it's nothing special. I was born in 2051, so yes, that makes me a pre-war ghoul. I do. I was in a shelter with my father when the bombs hit. In D.C., we had the luxury of getting a warning after the West Coast was gone. I was just a little girl then. We couldn't afford a space in one of the vaults. I remember filing down into that shelter, my father rushing me in. He stopped to help this one family. And I looked up and called his name. There was a flash of light brighter than anything you can imagine. I woke up a few hours later. The first thing I did was run up to where my father had been. He was gone. But the strangest thing, there was his shadow, burned into the wall, so crisp and clear, like he was standing next to me. The heat had burned it into the concrete. The city was on fire for weeks, maybe months, I don't know. I hid down here in the museum. It was the closest building to the shelter I was in. But I could hear what was happening above. People howling like animals, chaos, looting, killing. It's like every foul thing inside of them came out. It was a nightmare. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know how it happens. Dr. Burroughs says it was radiation. All I know is that people kept showing up here in the museum. After things calmed down above ground, we tried to live down here as best we could. After a while, things got strange. My skin started to get dry and flake off. Everyone's did. Took a while. Months, maybe a year. But sooner or later, everyone ended up like this. Some of them went crazy. Some of us just accepted it. After a while, other ghouls would find their way in here, and Underworld just sort of grew. No one bothered us down here. We were happy enough to leave them alone. And once my Greta showed up, it was a good enough life for me. You tell the same story for 200 years, you'll feel pretty uninteresting too. You come back real soon now.
This country's most important historical artifacts, the Declaration of Independence.
What do you need?
Ah, the time of British oppression is finally over. Now we can finally turn our attention to the super mutants, raiders, and rad scorpions. Until next.
Long time no see. What's going on with you? Oh, hey, look at that. A human with hair. Hey, you think we can do something about that? Yeah, man, that's what I do. I cut hair. I know you look around here and there ain't a lot of work to show off, right? These corpses only got half a head of the stuff, so I never get a chance to work on a full head. Come on, no charge. Well, yeah. So, what else do I have to do except get high? You think that I need to be sober to cut a ghoul's hair? Half the work is cutting the skin off. These guys don't care how they look anyway. They just humor me. I prefer stylist myself, but whatever works for you. Everyone has a gift, you know? I used to live in Rivet City. Folks there had enough money for me to do okay. But after I, changed, no one would let me touch them. I ended up here. Of course, a ghoul with a barbershop makes about as much sense as a screen door on a submarine, so... fuck it. I just took up Jet. At least it passes the time, you know? Remember, no charge. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you do. You got something to say?
Hey, what's up?
Well now, looky here. We got us a smooth skin that I ain't ever seen before. I'm Azrakal, and this is the 9th Circle. Folks got problems, and I got liquor to sell them. Well, liquor and a few other pick-me-ups. You need anything, you just let me know. That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you. I hold his contract, which makes me his employer. He will do what I ask, when I ask, without question. You see, Sharon grew up around a very interesting group of individuals. Well, I guess you could say that they brainwashed him. He is absolutely loyal to whomever holds his contract. Unfailing, unflinching, until the day that employment ends. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt that he holds no end of animosity towards me. But so long as he is my employee, he is as gentle as a teddy bear. No, he is not. Sir, you insult me. I do not believe in slavery. It is an abomination. I am a firm believer in personal choice. To force another person into bondage is unthinkable. Chains are earned, never forced. Sharon made some choices that landed him in my employ. The matters of our contract is between him and I, no one else. His company is rather refreshing, isn't it? But don't mistake his brevity for stupidity. That would be very unwise. Underestimating an opponent has been the last mistake of far too many individuals throughout history. Watches over the bar, keeps the drunks in line. Pretty much, I point at something and Sharon hurts it. He's the best thug a corrupt bartender could ever ask for. He never bothers me with his own annoying sense of morality. Oh, would you now? He's a highly valuable asset to me and to the 9th Circle. What did you have in mind? I suppose that could work. Yes. Yes, here's the contract. And I'll take my payment in full. I'll give you the pleasure of informing Sharon yourself.
So smooth and soft.
Talk to. You purchased my contract from Azrakal, so I am no longer in his service. That is good to know. Please, wait here. I must take care of something. Azrakal, I am told that I am no longer in your service. Yes. All right, let's go. Azrakal was an evil bastard. So long as he held my contract, I was honor-bound to do as he commanded. But now you are my employer, which freed me to rid the world of that disgusting rat. And now, for good or ill, I serve you.
Oh my god. He shot Azrakal.
Oh my god. Is he dead? Yes, what is it? Are you certain that this is what you wish? Very well. Although you remain my employer until my contract changes hands, I will wait for you in Underworld should you need me again. If there were a god,
Some days I just
I'd pray
wish
for
that
death.
someone would come
Dude,
here and put a bullet
Harshing
in all
the
of our
buzz.
heads.
Minus 5
Dude,
points.
hushing the buzz, minus 5 points. Hey, what's up?
Quietly and soothe.
Dude, Harshing the buzz. Minus 5 points. How's it going?
Watch your step. Good to see you.
That's secure for a